Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Why didn't they help Roman? WWE star questions popular faction ahead of Raw. The Wyatt Six have made a huge impact on WWE Raw since their debut. According to Uncle Howdy, their mission is to stand against those who betray or mistreat their family. This explains why their first target was Chad Gable, who had been disrespecting his former Alpha Academy stablemates. Their focus has now shifted to The Miz and the Final Testament after the former sought the help of Karrion Kross and his faction to betray his former tag team partner, R-Truth. However, Kross has accused the Wyatt Six of being hypocrites. He questioned why they didn't intervene when the new Bloodline continued to torment Roman Reigns on WWE SmackDown for the past few months. In a recent post on X/Twitter, Kross called Uncle Howdy a master manipulator, claiming he blends a small fraction of truth with a large fraction of lies to make his narrative believable. He further questioned why the Wyatt Six have not stepped in to help other recently betrayed individuals such as Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, or the Motor City Machine Guns. A master manipulator makes a lie believable by mixing a small fraction of the truth with a large fraction of lies. Why didn't they help Motor City? Why didn't they help Cody? Why didn't they help Roman? Why didn't they help Priest or Rhea? They sell you lies, hypocrisy, gaslighting. People want it to be true so badly, and that's why it works so well. Except on me, Kross wrote. After weeks of mind games, the Final Testament and the Wyatt Six are set to clash in an 8-man tag team match on the upcoming episode of WWE Raw. The Wyatts have remained undefeated since their debut earlier this year. However, Karrion Kross and company have managed to hold their ground against the formidable group so far. The Bloodline's once unbreakable bond continues to fracture as the fallout from recent events leaves fans and wrestlers alike questioning the loyalty and motives within the faction. The latest to voice their concerns is a WWE star who has openly called out members of the Bloodline for their failure to support Roman Reigns during his most recent struggles. With tensions escalating and alliances wavering, the question looms large. Why didn't they help the tribal chief? This moment of intrigue comes at a pivotal time, with WWE Raw set to explore the ramifications of the Bloodline's internal discord. Let's delve into the context of this criticism, the possible reasons behind the faction's lack of unity, and what it could mean for the future of WWE's most dominant stable. The Bloodline's dominance began as a tale of familial loyalty. Roman Reigns, flanked by his cousins Jimmy and Jey Uso, and later joined by Solo Sikoa, created a faction that was nearly unstoppable. Under Roman's leadership as the tribal chief, the group conquered all challengers, holding multiple championships and cementing themselves as the most powerful entity in WWE. But as Roman's title reign extended into historic territory, cracks in the foundation began to show. The Usos, initially loyal enforcers of Roman's rule, started to question his leadership style. Manipulation, public humiliation, and broken promises eroded the trust that had once bound the group together. This led to an explosive betrayal when the Usos turned their backs on Roman, culminating in some of the most emotional and dramatic moments in recent WWE history. The latest chapter of this saga unfolded during Roman's most recent match, where he faced overwhelming odds in the ring. Despite his dominance, it became evident that Roman was in trouble, outnumbered and outmaneuvered by his opponents. The tribal chief, known for his calculated strategies and reliance on his faction, found himself in an unusual position, alone. Fans watched in shock as Jimmy and Jey Uso, now estranged from Roman, stayed conspicuously absent. Even Solo Sikoa, the one remaining loyal member, hesitated to step in during the critical moments. Roman's defeat, a rare occurrence during his reign, left fans and commentators stunned. More importantly, it raised questions about the faction's unity, or lack thereof. In the aftermath, a prominent WWE star, whose identity has been kept under wraps for storyline purposes, spoke out, voicing what many fans were already thinking. Appearing on a backstage segment ahead of Raw, the star asked, "Why didn't they help Roman?" Their tone carried a mix of disbelief and anger, signaling that even those outside the bloodline are struggling to make sense of the faction's actions or inactions. The star elaborated, pointing out that Roman's success has always been tied to the bloodline's collective strength. Whether you like him or not, Roman Reigns carried this company on his back for years. He elevated everyone around him, Jimmy G. Solo. And when he needed them the most, they weren't there. That's not just betrayal. It's a disgrace. This public criticism has added another layer of drama to an already complex storyline, with fans speculating about how Roman and his estranged family members will respond. The absence of support for Roman Reigns during his match has sparked endless speculation. Here are some of the prevailing theories. The Usos' decision not to intervene could be a deliberate statement. By refusing to help Roman, they may be sending a message. Their time as pawns in his game is over. Their recent promos have emphasized reclaiming their individuality, suggesting they no longer feel obligated to protect their cousin. Solo's loyalty to Roman has never been in question, but his body language and expressions in recent weeks suggest internal conflict. Could Solo be torn between siding with his cousins and remaining Roman's enforcer? His hesitation during Roman's match hints at a deeper struggle that may soon come to light. As the mastermind behind much of the Bloodline's success, Paul Heyman's role in this drama cannot be overlooked. Some fans speculate that Heyman may have advised against interfering, either to protect Solo from backlash or to allow Roman to face his challenges alone and emerge stronger. WWE storylines often involve twists and long-term planning. It's possible that the Bloodline's apparent lack of unity is part of a larger plot to test Roman's resilience or set up a shocking reunion down the line. As WWE Raw approaches, the fallout from this incident will undoubtedly take center stage. Roman Reigns, known for his meticulous control over the Bloodline, is unlikely to let this slide without addressing the betrayal, or perceived betrayal, head-on. Expect intense backstage confrontations, emotionally charged promos, and possibly even physical altercations as the tribal chief demands answers. Will Jimmy and G justify their actions, or will they double down on their independence? And where does Solo Sikoa stand in all of this? Paul Heyman's response will also be critical. The wise man's ability to navigate these turbulent waters could determine whether the Bloodline can recover or if its fractures will become permanent. The WWE Universe has been divided in their response to this latest twist in the Bloodline saga. While some fans sympathize with Roman and criticize his family's disloyalty, others argue that the tribal chief's manipulative leadership style has brought this upon himself. Roman got what he deserved. You can't treat people like pawns and expect loyalty forever. The Usos are out for themselves now, and I don't blame them. But Solo not helping? That's shocking. This is why the Bloodline is the best story in WWE right now. So many layers, so much emotion. The Bloodline saga is far from over. While this latest incident has left Roman Reigns vulnerable and isolated, it also opens up new storytelling possibilities. Will Roman find a way to reunite his family, or will he seek revenge against those who abandoned him? Solo Sikoa's role will be especially pivotal in the coming weeks. As the youngest member of the Bloodline, Solo represents the future of the faction. His choices could either solidify Roman's position as the tribal chief or lead to the faction's ultimate collapse. The WWE star's pointed question, why didn't they help Roman, has struck a chord with fans and wrestlers alike, highlighting the emotional complexity of the Bloodline storyline. As Raw looms, all eyes will be on Roman Reigns and his fractured family, waiting to see how this chapter unfolds. Whether this moment leads to reconciliation or further chaos, one thing is certain. The Bloodline remains the most captivating story in WWE, a tale of family, loyalty, and power that continues to evolve with every twist and turn. Fans wouldn't have it any other way.